Okay, y'all. It happened again. I tried recording a video before this and it just cut out about 2 minutes. But I hope y'all have been well. And what's up? I kind of forgot to say it. I hope you've been good. I've been doing pretty good, but I've kind of been doing not good at the same time. It's good to see all the positivity going around. It's nice to see it warming up around here. Everyone's starting to get excited about it. My dad could go outside and have a cigarette with no shirt on, so that's something. It's nice to see you guys again. I love getting back on here. Like, I think I have no time, and then I just do something like this where I pop out of the shower and I'm like, okay, video. And it happens, and I feel better. So, it is nice to see you all again, and just know that if you feel like you have nobody, or maybe you just want more people, I'm here, and I love just seeing you. Anyway, with that being said, I want to talk to you about something. My friend, I've been doing good, but I've seen other people doing not so hot. And it's spring break, and I want y'all to live it up. So here's a little bit of advice. My friend has this thing where he'll just be randomly triggered by something where he starts to feel sad or maybe negative, or maybe he'll be put into a different mindset that he doesn't like. And that happens to me a lot too, and I think it's natural. I think that you react to your environment and definitely past experiences that have happened to you. Your environment, you shouldn't worry about it. It could be tough, it could be hard, but the important thing is to endure it and to become a stronger person from it. It gets really hard and it gets really tough sometimes, but you have to understand that the picture like a cactus. A cactus has tough ass skin and hard ass pricks. It would not need that if so much shit wasn't trying to eat it and it wasn't baking in the fucking sun all the time. You should see not this. Okay, it's hard to word. The bad stuff that happens to you, you shouldn't take it as definitely 100% good, but you should see it in a positive light and you shouldn't let it destroy all your wins. One loss should not destroy a bunch of victories. But if the problem is rooted inside you, what you have to try and do is try and recognize that there is a problem. And the way you do that is by being honest with yourself. You have to be definitely open and you have to hide nothing from yourself. You have to understand who you are and be comfortable with it. You have to know who you are and you have to be at peace with who you are. And if you're a bad person and you feel like you're a bad person and you keep doing bad things, then I got an idea. Stop doing bad shit. But if you're a good person and you feel like you're a bad person, then it stems from a deeper problem, like I'm saying. So you have to try and just really look within and try and understand yourself and why you're having this problem. And now that you've found the problem, let's say, the way you deal with it is by coming to terms with whatever has happened to you. Life, I've been thinking about death a lot lately, and it's made me realize that life is very, very short and this shit kind of sucks. And the fact that it's short should make everyone more appreciative and compassionate and less bitter and, so greedy. But it's really the opposite. The fact that it's short, it puts everyone in this mindset of I have to get luxuries, I have to get things that will make me happy, and I have to have a fulfilling life. And that's true, but you shouldn't make that your main priority. Life is so short that you might as well just try and experience it and understand it and see the world how it's meant to be viewed. Money and shit like that, like, it's nice, but it's not worth your well-being. It's not worth you losing happiness over it because at the end of the day, it could get things you like and it could get things like it could get you to places you want to see. It could be places, you know, that you know what I'm trying to say. It's just it could buy all these things, but it can't buy happiness. You have to find happiness within yourself. And I think you do that by just appreciating life. Maybe you could, go out for like 10 minutes a day and just walk around, and don't listen to any music. Just walk, listen to the stuff around you. You this sounds like some psychopath shit, but just hear me out. Just walk for 10 minutes, don't listen to any music, and try your best not to think. And I'm telling you, it gets so peaceful no matter where you are. You could be on a busy street and you feel so like at peace. And I think that's what happiness is, and that's what living life is just being at peace. To be at peace, you can't have any conflict within yourself. You can't be two different people. You have to be one person. And that's where I keep pushing this honesty thing, because it's like that's a key component to becoming one whole person. When you have no conflicts in your life and you're just completely at terms and you're, what's the word, like content with everything, you're living life. You're good. You're just living at peace. It's important to just not sweat the small stuff. If you're worried about something coming up or something that's happened a while ago, or maybe something that's yet to happen and it could happen but is yet to happen, don't sweat it. It's just because it's hard to put this in a way that doesn't sound like sad, but you should just let it go because it's not that big of a deal. Like, sure, the stuff that happens to you sucks and it's not fair, and whether someone did it to you or just the world did it to you, you shouldn't you shouldn't like completely forgive it, and you shouldn't be like what happened to me was fair, but you should just be content with it because whatever happens happens. That's just a component of your life. Everyone comes across obstacles, and that was just one that was presented to you. It's just I really want y'all to be happy, and being happy really stems from living at peace, where your mind is just quiet and you could just focus on the world around you. If you could just walk down the street, listen to birds, let the sun shine on you, it's nice. It's really tranquil. But if you focus on things people have said, things people have done, things that are yet to be, things that may happen but could never happen, like irrational fears, then it's just torturing yourself. So, yeah, the best advice I could give y'all is just be honest and try and just come to terms with who you are. If you're a bad person and you feel like you're a bad person, I got an idea. Stop being a bad person. Be charitable. Stop giving a fuck about like money. Stop giving a fuck about yourself. Give a fuck about other people and really put yourself in other people's shoes and try and find more compassion rather than empathy or jealousy or wanting to be where someone else is. You're at where you are because you're supposed to be there, and either you're supposed to build up or you're supposed to strengthen where you are. It really goes two ways. I don't want y'all to think that there's any situation that's too dire or it's too bleak or it's not worth living, because it's always worth living. If you could get something, if you could get through something you think you can never get through, you're going to be invincible. You'll be so tough throughout your whole life, nothing else will ever matter. And that's not to say that you'll never have happiness, but it's to say that your happiness will be harder to interrupt. And that's living good. So with that, I guess I'll leave y'all to it. It's been spring break. I'm thinking about getting one of these Miles Morales videos out. I got like a couple days left. It's Thursday and I got till Monday, so we'll see what the fuck happens. Y'all know how I am with these fucking videos. But it's definitely nice to see you again, and y'all just bring light to my day. Like, it's like I said, like, now that my dad could just go out and have a cigarette with no shirt on, I feel like we're back in 2016. I feel like the world has just, like, revived itself. Besides these gas prices and shit, and besides this inflation, we're living good. It's nice to see y'all. I can't push that enough. Like, just getting back on here, I always say this, but I never really remember it. It's that I get on here, and it's such a good environment, even though I'm talking to myself in a room and I'm alone and I look like a psychopath. I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of people and I feel like I'm really doing good, and I'm glad to see y'all doing good, and I like to help y'all. So just know that y'all have my love and y'all have my pride, and you have everything really. Like I appreciate y'all so much, and it's like having one big family, and it's so nice to have just a little community that's like positivity and direction. And I really can't thank y'all enough. It's so beautiful here. And with that, I'll catch y'all later. You didn't hear that. Peace.